Welcome back to Creative Cove. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can add a vertical divider like this into Notion. So Notion does have a divider block. If I type in /divider and click here, a divider will show up. If you've ever tried to use this block though, you might have noticed that it only brings up a horizontal line. There isn't a way to change this to appear vertically, but there is a workaround that we can use to get these vertical dividers like I have up here. So what you need to do is type in /quote and select this quote block. This will bring up this small vertical line. You want to hold down the shift button on your keyboard and select enter. And if you keep hitting enter, as you can see, it will now bring up a vertical line. You can make it as long or as short as you want. So next what I'm going to do is just grab a empty text box. So as you can see here, this is just an empty block. So I'm just going to grab these 6 dots and drag it to the side. So you want to wait until you see this long blue line appear. Once you see that line, you can let go. And as you can see, you now have multiple columns. You can do this multiple times. So if you wanted to add in another one, I could do the exact same thing, /quote, and I'll just make it a bit longer by pressing enter and holding down shift. And once I'm happy with it, I can then pull it to the side, and once I see the vertical blue line, I let go, and as you can see, we now have multiple columns. And there it is. So that is a vertical divider. You can then start typing on either side of these and it will just be like normal. So the only other thing you need to know is that it can be quite difficult to get other types of blocks inside this quote block. So because we've used the quote block, this entire section here is just one block. So it's hard to get other things in there like a to-do list or a heading or anything like that. So as you can see up here in the example, I have managed to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do it now. So for example, I click somewhere in the middle and I type in /to-do and try and do a to-do list. As you can see, it will automatically drop it right to the bottom of the block. If I then try and drag and put it somewhere in the middle, again, it will either put it at the top or it will put it at the bottom. If you drag and put it at the bottom, it will get inside the block. So what you can do as soon as you get it inside is if you just go back up, you can then put it wherever you want. So say I wanted it around here, let's just do feed dog as an example. And now if I keep adding things, it will just add it with the vertical divider coming down. So let's just say meet friends. So once you've added as many things to the list as you want, you can just hit enter. It will again add another thing to the list, but if you just hit delete, it will then just add a space. And you can do the same trick of just holding down shift and hitting enter to make the line as long as you want. So that's just a little workaround of how to get things inside of this quote block, because as I said, if you just try and add other blocks in here, it will just add it to the bottom of the list. So that is just a handy little way that you can get around it. And that's it. That's how to add vertical dividers into Notion. If you did find this video useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my pre-made Notion templates on my store. The link will be in the description box below.